Here's Marco filming from Gen Con 2019. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm a fan of Kingdomino, Queendomino. If they make a Prince Domino, I'll play that too. So I'm excited to see that there is a new game based on the same system or the same ideas. This one is called Kingdomino Duel, and it appears to be a roll and write game. Brendan, what can you tell us about it?
This is Kingdomino Duel. It is a roll and write version of Kingdomino. For those who have played Kingdomino, it's going to be a very simple learn because it plays very similarly. So we all have a starting castle, and we will be expanding off of there. So in the base game, in the original game, you're drafting dominoes. In this game, you are drafting dice. So there are 4 dice in the game. Each one has a different family shield, a family crest on it. You roll the 4 dice. The first player picks 1 of them. The next player picks 2, and then the last die goes back to the first player. We combine the 2 faces on those dice, and that is our domino for the turn.
Oh.
So then it follows all the same rules. You can probably intuit the rest. This is wild. Any domino can touch that. But from then on, at least one of the sides needs to match. In the original game, we had the crowns that you'll multiply times the number of similar things in an area. And here we have the X's. So some dice, I'm just going to grab this for a second, some dice have an X on it, and that is your points. That's your crown. So you'll just draw in the face, you'll add your X's there. The cool thing that we added in this game, and then in the game it scores the same way, where you're going to multiply number of X's times number of the same thing. So here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same shield times 1, 2, 3, 4 X's, so that's 20 points that they got for there. Now, the cool thing I like about this game is the spell book. So the spell book is a catch-up mechanism. So whenever you put a die face that does not have an X, you will cross off the corresponding square of that, what did I say? Yeah, this one doesn't have an X, so you would cross off the same square on the spell book. So in the full setup, we each have one of these in front of us, and then we put a third one face down like this in between us, because we are racing to be the first one to fill out our line.
Oh, I see.
Whoever marks off that red box
so we
first,
write our names here, and we are using, each of us is using 1/2 of that.
And when you mark off the last one, you unlock the special power in the middle, which denies your opponent the ability to do that. So each one of these is a game-breaking, point-scoring,
zero-sum, ruthless thing.
Yeah. So for instance, this means you don't need to match the dominoes anymore. This means you can split your domino into 2 separate faces. You get to pick both of your dice before your opponent. You get to rotate 1 die face to whichever side you want. This one, add an X anywhere you want to. And this one is kind of similar to one of the buildings in Queendomino, where every separate area of 1 shield. So when you get this power, you choose one of the 6 shields. Every area of that shield at the end of the game will score you 3 points. So separated, not together. And that's the game.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, it sounds really promising, especially for somebody like me who already loves all of the previous games. Is the game available already?
Yeah, this was a Gen Con launch. We rushed it in to sell it at Gen Con, but it will be hitting stores basically now.
So okay, so the poor mortals that cannot make it to Gen Con do not have to despair.
Not for long.
Thank you.